Hi, I'm out again, getting a little bit of sun on my skin. um, got my back turned to the sun, the lighting would be better if I was facing it, but um, yeah, I don't want the sun in my eyes, so sorry. Um, yeah, today message is about stars. Like, I don't know, the stars wanted to come out, and actually my message has a lot to do with, I just wanted to share with you some movie recommendations. I have 4 different movies here that I want to recommend to you for, from my limbuster, my limbuster collection. I have another video where I talked about, our limbuster collection of DVDs and how we enjoy going and, kind of like the old Blockbuster thing, where you go and pick out movies and watch them. And, I'm just so happy that I actually have a DVD collection where I can do that. But so I have a few, well, actually I have 4 movie recommendations, and they're all, I watched all of them recently, actually, and they all have to do with, like, in my mind, the universe having your back, kind of thing, like destiny, magic, stars, like outcomes that were unexpected, but are better than what you could even have imagined, and like feeling that support from God, from the universe, and knowing that the things that you have gone through, the things that you may still be going through, are there lining you up for better things, and we go through those ups and downs and those crazy challenges in life, and they oftentimes they're there so that we can experience, or so that they can like I said, line us up for the next thing, the next thing in our life that is something that we're gonna love. So I'm gonna start with this one, Joe versus the volcano. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, there's a song that like popped in my head also this morning. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. Everything you do, yeah, it was all yellow. You guys know that one, right? I love that song, by Coldplay. And like, I don't know, that song always makes me feel so hopeful, and like life is full of magic, and that I am being like supported and looked after. And I don't know, I do feel that. And sometimes it's hard to feel that when you're going through the hard stuff, but like, you can't recognize the good stuff without the hard stuff, right? I mean, we know that. Okay, so that's kind of what this movie is about. You have to, like, I don't know if you've seen this movie, but it is just really, it's a great movie. Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, I mean, most of their movies together have been great. I love them. But this one it just got that, it's got that magic, it's got the silliness, it's got the the reality of life, you know, message of like, oh gosh, this is a drudgery kind of thing, but then and like you feel like you're dying, you feel like your life is over, or it's never going to get better. But then something magical happens. At first it may not seem magical, it may seem very much like doom, but then it changes your perspective on life, and then you realize that, oh, you know, and things happen that feel like destiny, feels like, oh yeah, there's definitely a hand in this, and it's not, you know, that it is orchestrated, it is destined, it is designed for you. Okay, so I really love this movie, and there's a lot of like little nuggets, little messages that you can get about life, about enjoying life, and about like I said, about your perspective on life. I think if you haven't seen this, you will have a good laugh. It'll tickle your funny bone. I love it. It's great. I recommend it. Great movie lines in this too, and also the really funny thing too that I like is that Meg Ryan plays 3 different characters in this movie, and they're all so like, I don't know, they're so funny. But I recommend this. Okay, another Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks movie, Sleepless in Seattle. I think most people have seen this one, and you can agree that it's pretty magical, right? And maybe it starts off as being like, oh, you know, some tragedy, some things that just some loss that people have gone through, or some confusion, like for Meg Ryan, you know, some confusion and things that she's going through, and then for Tom Hanks, like picking up the pieces of after you know, experiencing a big loss, and you know, trying to redesign his life, and then the little synchronicities, the little things that scream out to you. This is by design. These things are happening for me, not to me. These things are helping to set things up for what's next. So I really like this movie too, and I don't really need to say much more about that. I think most people are familiar with that one. This one is another one of my favorites, not the one over here. Cover that up. But Only You. Oh my gosh, I love this movie so much. This is Marissa Tomei and Robert Downey Jr. This is Robert Downey Jr. before he got chiseled. You know what I mean? When he was like, before he was Iron Man, you know, and when he still had like some of his, do I want to call it baby fat? But like where he was, you know, not as sculpted in his face and in his body, but very, very cute. I loved this Robert Downey Jr. version of him, and I still love the Iron Man version of him, you know, where I just like Robert Downey Jr. He's great. But anyway, in this movie, there's another movie I love him in too, but I'm not going to talk about that one. But where he's younger, like this, and doing romantic comedies. But anyway, this one, Only You, it's amazing. It does ask the question about, do you believe in the stars, you know, do you believe in destiny and that sort of thing. And the whole movie is based on on her trying to find her the person that she believes is supposed to be her soulmate. And it's just really funny how this turns out, you know, for her unexpected, but in the end I think she realizes that yeah, the way things turned out were exactly the way that it was meant to turn out. So, very, very good movie. Recommend this if you haven't seen it. If you like romantic comedies, if you like if you like Robert Downey Jr., you know, take a look and see his versatility. He's great. All right, another one that I just love so much, and I watch this probably every year. Return to Me. This is with David Duchovny and Minnie Driver, and this is a magical movie as well. You know, it is about loss. It's about picking up your life after loss. It's about for both of them, I think it has to do with those themes, and about like trying to figure out what's next in your life and trying to find meaning in your life. And again, the stars like, and the, you know, the theme of things happening for a reason, okay, and that it is happening for you, and that we're all connected, and the idea of you know, things sometimes don't seem like they're gonna work out, or they seem very like, what the heck, you know, like in here, at one point, Minnie Driver's character, she's like, what was God thinking, kind of thing, you know, like she's freaking out because the thing that happens is like shocking, and it is very much not something that you would expect, and it's, you know, it's somewhat traumatic, and something that she has to sort through her feelings, and so does he, and yeah, and accept what is, and like move on with life, and accept it as actually the gift that it is, because sometimes we don't see it as a gift, but it is a gift. It is a gift that God or the universe is giving us, and maybe we at first don't receive it as a gift, but then with more reflection and more you know, like sitting with that, and really as with time we may come to see that the things that are challenging us are actually, they are gifts. They are helping us, and they are setting us up for what's next in our lives. And yeah, so these are the messages I'm getting, and that there's still magic, there's still stars, you know, aligning, and you know, like everything is you know, and I'm using that metaphorically, that the stars are aligning, but to say that that they are, that God and the universe and source, whatever we call it, that we're being looked after, each of us, and that things are working out the way that is designed, so for our best good, and sometimes it doesn't feel like that, but yeah, but that's my message today, that the stars are shining for you and for me, and yeah, that's it. Go watch those movies. I think you'll enjoy them. Bye.